County Kitui, look down graciously upon our governor, Dr. Julius Malombe. Bless him with all it takes to lead this great county to another level. Father, bless Dr. Malombe in all ways, where all means all things minus nothing. Bless all the ministers, the MCS, the secretaries, the sub-county leaders, the ward leaders, the village leaders. Bless the schools, bless the school heads, bless the parents, bless the students. Father, I know that you hear me and you have heard me, and you are going to bless us. And all this are said in the holy name of you, God the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. And everybody say amen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kwa jina la Mwenyezi Mungu mwingi wa rehema, mwenye kurehemu, mwenye kumrehemu mwema na mbaya hapa duniani, na mwenye kumrehemu mwema kesho siku ya kiyama. Kwanza tunakushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu sana kwa kuweza kutujalia tukaweza kuona mwaka mpya. Kuna wengi ambao kwamba walitarajia kuweza kuona mwezi huu, lakini kwa mwaka huu, lakini hawakuweza kuona. Na si kwa sababu ya kuwa hawakuweza kuona kutoka kwao, ila wewe mwenyewe ndiye ulitaka. Na wewe mwenyewe ukatuchagua sisi tulio hapa na wengine ambao kwamba hawajaondoka katika dunia kuweza kuwa katika dunia mpaka sasa. Ningependa kuchukua fursa hii kumwombea Dr. wetu Julius Makao Malombe maisha mazuri na mafanikio katika kazi yake, kwa sababu kazi yake kila mmoja anaiona. Na tungependa pia kumwombea Mungu amani deputy wake ambaye kwamba anamsaidia katika kazi, na mawaziri wake ambao kwamba pia wanaweza kumsaidia katika kazi, kuhakikisha kwamba K2 yetu ama county yetu imeweza kufana. Tupe katika dunia mazuri, tupe katika ahera mazuri, na utuepushe na adhabu ambayo kwamba ni kali umizayo kesho siku ya misho. Tusemeni amen. Amen. Thank you.
We may be seated. Your Excellency Dr. Julius Malombe, Governor of the Great County of Kitui, Deputy Governor Excellency Augustine Wambua-Kanani, members of County Assembly led by the Vice Chairperson of the committee, Honorable Priscilla Makomi, County Executive Committee members, in other words, County Ministers, and special recognition to our host, Madam Joyce Saitas, Chairperson, Kitui County Public Service Board, Dr. Florence Makindi, Acting County Secretary, Madam Agnes Mulewa, Chief of Staff, Mr. Kalin Mahmoud, Chief Officers and Advisors, and special recognition to our host, Chief Officer, Madam Pauline Mwanya, County Director of Education, Mr. Halif Hassan, TSC County Director, Madam Margaret, Education stakeholders which include Kesha Nat Kupet, members of clergy, bank managers, invited guests, members of For the State. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch of Propua Fees Support Program, Cheques disbursement for the financial year 2024-2025. Tujikaribisha na makofi. Let us also give a round of applause to our chief guest, His Excellency Dr. Julius Makao Malombe. Your Excellency, we'll begin our program with a short entertainment. We'll have a song from Caxton Mutambuki, a gospel artist and a son of this county, and you sing a song known as Crossing Over, since we have crossed from 2024 to 2025. Tumkaribisha na makofi tafadhali.
Okay, basi kupitia kwa our governor, wageni wote na wasalimia kwa jina la Yesu Kristo. Mjambo. Happy New Year. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Tupigie Yesu makofi kwa wema wake. Tuekelie kama kaneza. Ndoge tuine wadhi wetu I'm crossing over. Na asante governor kwa sababu ya propos ambazo rais nasaidia watu wetu sana. Kwanza kule ground. Na kama kuna kitu imesaidia sana wakati kama huu, Bazares mimi nilikuwa katika ground simepeano vizuri kwa wale watoto wako Nindi. Akuja kuwa na mambo mengine ya ukora ama unjanja, kila kitu imeenda sawa sawa. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana governor kwa uongozi wako, Mungu akubariki. Amen. Amen. Na tushikilie governor vizuri ndio mambo iende vizuri. Si ndio watu wetu? TWDC. Asante sana. Leta wimbo I'm crossing over.
I'm crossing over. I'm crossing over.
Utanisaidia kwa makofi tu kidogo. We are crossing over. Ready, see? Woo!
I'm crossing over. Crossing over. I'm crossing over. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over. Na Israeli walivuka ng'ambo, hata Musa alivuka ng'ambo, hata Elijah alivuka ng'ambo, hata Yesu alivuka ng'ambo, Ibrahimu alivuka ng'ambo. Tuvuke ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya baraka. Tuvuke ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya ushindi. Tuvuke ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya neema. Wapi makofi kwa Yesu? Crossing over, I'm crossing over, crossing over to the other side.
Unainua mikono yako juu, tunaenda hivi.
I'm crossing.
We are crossing over. Sikia.
Nimechoka na maisha ya shinda ye, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya vinanye, navuka ng'ambo.
Wangapi wanasema wamechoka na maisha ya kuteswa na shetani?
Nimechoka na maisha ya taabu, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya kudhena, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya shida, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya kuona, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya magonjwa, navuka ng'ambo. Nimechoka na maisha ya shida, navuka ng'ambo.
We are crossing over.
Navuka ng'ambo. Navuka ng'ambo. I'm crossing over. Crossing over. I'm crossing over. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over.
We are crossing over. Kutoka kwa maisha ya kuonewa, kitangwa. We are crossing over.
Navuka ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya baraka. Navuka ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya ushindi. Navuka ng'ambo, ng'ambo ya kibali, ng'ambo ya baraka. Nipate kazi, nibae gari, niende ng'ambo. Nipate mke, upate bwana. Nitoke kwa shinda mimi, nibae juu. I'm crossing over. Crossing over. I'm crossing over. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over to the other side. Crossing over. I'm crossing over. Crossing over. I'm crossing over. Crossing over. Toka kwa shida, tuvuke ng'ambo. Toka kwa magonjwa, tuvuke ng'ambo. Toka kwa laana, tuvuke ng'ambo. Ama kwa shida, wewe tuvuke ng'ambo. Usiache nyuma, wewe tuvuke ng'ambo. Kuja twende, usiache nyuma. Usiache nyuma, kuja twende.
I think it would be very fair, Honorable Tangawizi, if you could join them, Engineer Etiko. At least we have two representatives from the executive. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Tuongezee Caxton makofi. Let's give him a round of applause. And also congratulate the members of County Assembly who have joined Caxton from the onset. They did that with confidence because they voted the right place when it was needed. So let's give them a more round of applause. Your Excellency, Caxton is also the chairperson of the ward development committees. That's why he gave a speech when I told him to sing. And for the first time, because this is an educational forum, he has sung in English. I'm crossing over by Yedina. Let's give him a more round of applause. So at this time, Your Excellency, I want to invite Chief Officer, Basic Education, ECDA and Child Care Facilities, Madam Pauline Mwanya, to proceed with the program. Let's give a round of applause as well. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you, MC. Your Excellency, the Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, our ministers, all protocol observed. Good afternoon. I take this opportunity to welcome you to this function of Proposed Support Program Cheques Disbursement Launch. We are glad you came after we invited you. I want to take this opportunity to introduce some section of the participants of this forum, starting with the Acting County Secretary, Agnes Mulewa, the Chief of Staff, Chief Officers present. Be upstanding. Stand up, please, if I mention your name. Thank you. The advisors. The County Director of Education, Kitui County, is just arriving. Bwana Khalif Hassan, accompanied by the Chair, County Education Board, Mr. Musilo, the TSC County Director, Margaret Nyambora, has confirmed that she'll be joining us shortly. Officials of Kisha, led by the Kisha Chairperson, Madam Kusunza. Simama tukuone. Kepsha Chairperson, Kupet. Oh, thank you. Kupet. Is Kupet represented? KNUT. Not represented. I now want to introduce other officers from the county government of Kitui. Be upstanding if you work for the county government of Kitui in whatever capacity. Led by the officers from the Ministry of Education, Training and Skills Development. This team over here have worked tirelessly to make this day a reality. Have a seat. I want to introduce specifically the administrators, starting with the sub-county administrators. Be upstanding, the 8 of you. Followed by the ward administrators, the 40 of you. Thank you very much. These are the ambassadors that shall take the message to the people in form of checks and other related information and data. And I want to introduce national government officials present, if there are any other, apart from those that I've already introduced. National government officials, religious leaders, musimame tuwaone. Asante. Ni kama kuna wengine wametoka kidogo. Other invited guests, if you are here and I have not mentioned you, please, and you are not a member of the fourth estate. You are not a member of the fourth estate, and I have not mentioned you in my earlier introductions. Please stand up. Thank you. We had invited our ward chairpersons of ward development committees. If you're here, please stand up. Thank you very much. Finally, members of the fourth estate. Wanakanga uko nje. I can see Baraka pointing to some direction. So we believe they are well represented. At this juncture, Your Excellency, I want to invite the County Minister for Education, Training and Skills Development to take over the program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Governor of Kitui County, Dr. Julius Malombe, aka Chuma Mwene. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kitui County, Augustine Wambua Kanani, all the county ministers and chief officers present, all the members of the County Assembly present, and other invited guests. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. You look good, you look wonderful. I'm happy that you are here. My name is Joyce Masila, and I am the County Minister for Education, Training and Skills Development. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that 2025 significantly is a number that marks major decision making. And as a county and in the Ministry of Education, we are ready to make major and serious decisions in order to make sure that education excels in Kitui County. Your Excellency, shortly, I'm here to introduce the county ministers of Kitui County, and I would kindly request them to just come over, introduce themselves, please.
Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocols observed. My name is Frederick Kimanga, the County Minister for Lands, Housing and Urban Development. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, our Governor, our Deputy Governor, na kila mtu. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Stephen Mbaya Kimwele. I'm the CCM responsible for agriculture and livestock. Your Excellency, with your permission, because I want to take advantage of this education forum, since we have the chairs from the ward and the sub-county, I'd like to let you know that we'll be carrying out a county-wide data collection to enhance our services. We want to continue offering services when we have data, because we believe in data-driven decision-making. Therefore, I'll be calling upon, we'll be coming, we'll keep on sensitizing you, because we want to know the services we have in our town centers, whether you access tap water, whether you are near, we have lights where you are, where you're offering a business. Therefore, we'll be focusing on Kitui Municipality, Mingi Municipality, and the sub-county headquarters and other towns. So we're calling upon the business people and the plot owners. We'll be coming in to get details of you, want to know what we can do to make sure that we are doing and continuing to offer good services to you. Therefore, I'm the coordinator of this exercise, and the exercise is being led by the CCM Finance. But I will be coordinating, we will be interacting more. In the next 20 days, you should be done with this exercise. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Your Excellency, our Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, the Deputy Governor, Augustus Kanani, the clergy, the fourth estate, and everybody present. Good morning. God is good? It's good afternoon. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Thank you, Your Excellency. Also allow me to announce the upcoming, the first local Kitui Investors Conference that will be held this year in March from 12th to 14th. You are all welcome. This exercise by Your Excellency is to tell the Kitui people Mali elamenayo. What is in Kitui before we invite the outsiders. Ni kweli? Tuambe kuyana tuyuya na tuyeye before the outsiders come. Sindio? So through the leadership of His Excellency, you have seen we've already created the Cape is as coming. That is the first ever Kitui industrial area. Tupigie His Excellency makofi. So atatuacha Kitui tukiwa na industrial area where we can do that. So we'll be inviting everybody, and we'll be working together with the sub-county administrators to ensure that our local investors come. You are also an investor. Check the investors that are with you so that we attend and make the day a big day, and we also learn and showcase what we have in Kitui. Thank you. Have a good day.
Your Excellency the Governor and all protocol observed, my name is Ruth Koki. I'm the County Minister for Health and Sanitation. Good afternoon.
Through His Excellency the Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, His Excellency the Deputy Governor, members of County Assembly present, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Engineer Ruben Yetiko. I'm the County Minister for Roads, Public Works and Transport.
Happy New Year. With your permission, Your Excellency, sir, and the Deputy Governor, all protocols observed. My name is Peter Kilonzo. I am the Minister in charge of Finance, Economic Planning, and Revenue Management. Asanteni.
Your Excellency the Governor, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, members of the honorable members of the Assembly, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. I'm Richard Mwendandu. I'm the County Minister for Energy, Environment, Forestry, Climate Change, Natural and Mineral Resources. Karibuni.
Kupitia kwa mstahiki gavana, naibu gavana, itifaki zote zikizingatiwa. Jina ni Phoebe Mutemi, waziri wa utamaduni, jinsia, wanarika, teknolojia ya mawasiliano na michezo. Karibuni sana. Thank you mawaziri. Hawa ndio mawaziri ambao wanasaidia Chuma Mwene kuthukuma Kitui County. Wapigiene makofi. Your Excellency, at this time, I would wish to recognize the presence of the chairperson of Kitui Public Service Board. Please come over and say hi.
Through His Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, the MCs, honorable members, and the ministers, Happy New Year. God is good, and all the time. Yes, I'm Dr. Florence Makindi. I'm the chairperson, Kitui Public Service Board. Thank you.
Thank you. Your Excellency, once again, I want to recognize and invite the County Director of Education and also the TSC County Director to come and make their brief remarks.
His Excellency, the Governor of Kitui, the Deputy, his Deputy, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name's Dr. Khalifa, County Director Education Kitui. I'm humbled to be invited here to say one or two things. Your Excellency, present here also are some members of the County Education Board. In fact, I came with the chair. Chairman, can you wave? Mr. Kilonzo is the County Education Board Chair. Education is mostly devolved. Another member is Kesha Chair, Madam Jacqueline. We also have Kepsha Chair. And of course, Joyce has a seat in the County Education Board on behalf of the county government. We want to quickly, because in the interest of time, grade 9 transition in this county has taken place. There are 1,096 schools registered for junior secondary school, which today we are calling them comprehensive school, are 1,096. Most of them got classes for grade 9 transition. Close to 480 million was spent by the Ministry of Education. CDF also came in to support us. We appreciate the fact that county government also gave us ECD classes. Those classes have come in to supplement the effort of the government. Phase 3 and Phase 4 are on the way also. Phase 3, we have got 1,112 classes very soon to be advertised for construction. The results for KPSEA has been released on Monday. It is in the portal of all schools, primary schools. They can access it from there. The one which has a lot of noise in Kenya is KCSE, which was released yesterday. Kitui, we have done very good, as usual. Very many schools have done well. Very many students are transiting to university. The result we are still analyzing. We'll share with your officer. Co-curricular is also ongoing. We are this term, we have got term 1 activity. We also appreciate the fact that Bwana Governor, ECD is domiciled in public primary schools. You have supported us. You have posted permanent teachers for ECD. We'll request still, if there's chance, the way we met you in your office with the County Education Board, if some more teachers can be posted for those public schools, especially in Mwingi Central Primary, Kitui Central Primary schools in urban centers with huge population. Parents are employing an extra teacher for ECD. That will increase the cost of running those institutions. So if your government will consider us, we'll really appreciate. Lastly, on the same, co-curricular is ongoing. ECDE, you supported us last year for music and drama. This year, you also referred us to the chief officer and the CEC education. We'll meet them on the sides and share our budget. We are counting and banking on your office to support us so that we deliver. Last year, we even went to East Africa. Some schools, some students from this county were appreciated even up to East Africa. They have one in the region, national, and they have one in East Africa. We have some few trophies. We also appreciate, still on co-curricular, that talent development. The director of sports also gave us some support. This year, we are banking on that again. With that, we'll join you in your chorus, Education Nochu. Was it Nochu? Kisomo? Kisomo Nokio. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Sorry, we were doing some consultation. The TSC director is not there. And at this point, Your Excellency, I would wish to make a few remarks. Your Excellency, mine is to appreciate and commend you for your unwavering efforts, commitments to ensure that all Kitui students and learners and trainees in our institutions who are scattered all over, even in Kenya, they access quality education. I would want to say that this function, we might just look at it as like a normal function, but I want to say, Your Excellency, that whatever we are doing today is going to put a lot of smile to many Kitui youths, and especially our students. 5,000, 10,000 might seem to be little money, but it's a lot. It is money that can retain a child in school. So we really appreciate your commitment, Your Excellency, and we pray that God continues to uphold you, give you more wisdom, and especially to uphold education in Kitui County. God bless you so much. Your Excellency, allow me to say that, and tell these people who are here, that mkiona za vyalea jua vyaundwa. Vimeundwa, sorry. One thing I know is that things don't just happen. Things are made to happen. Since this program was started during the first time of His Excellency, we know there has been a lot of improvement in the running of this program and making it successful. And as Caxton has just said, he was in the ground and he saw that what this program targets, it's what, what got there. And therefore, I want to urge you, because the people that we have invited here are, most of them are key stakeholders in education and also in the administration of the government of Kitui County. I would want to say that let us be good ambassadors and let us strive to do the right thing. Ensure that, I've always said, ensure that people don't give themselves names that they don't deserve. Somebody just decides he's poor and so he needs a bursary for his child, and he's not. Please, let us make sure that the targeted people, the targeted group, benefit from this program. And therefore, Your Excellency, I want to acknowledge and appreciate two teams here who have worked so hard and tirelessly in ensuring that this exercise has been a success. And one of them is the team from the education department, basic education and training department. Please give them applause. Clap for them. They have done good work. They were involved in check writing. They were involved in supervising the identification of the beneficiaries and so many other things, documentation and so on and so forth. Therefore, they have worked very hard. There is another team that I would wish to appreciate, and that is the Propua Management Committee members. Please allow me to appreciate them with a hand clap. So that's why I'm saying that things don't just happen, things are made to happen. So those are teams that have really worked hard. The other team that has worked hard are our administrators, right from sub-county administrators down to village administrators, and especially in ensuring that the right identification of the beneficiaries was done fairly. Please let us appreciate them. However, we know very well, Your Excellency, that in every good thing, when people are striving to do the right thing, bayambitia nitwisekana kuona tuwe kutunethiwe hapa na pale, lakini nienda kwa asiakana nzoko nisiambitia ende nasiombitia katika Kitui County nikaba tukosa yati tukekea na nisiubia. So with that, Your Excellency, allow me to welcome the Vice Chairperson of Education of County Assembly, His Honorable Priscilla Makumi. Please appreciate her as she comes over.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Priscilla Makumi, Vice Chair of this committee, and I'm standing in for my chairperson, who is Honorable Ndingo Mark Kitute. Before I read his message, with your permission, Governor, I would like to introduce the members of the committee and also introduce members of the County Assembly. And I would like to start with the members of the committee. Please be upstanding and come forward. I know you are people of politics. I don't want to get politics when I get back to the assembly. Please come forward. Yes. Bible forward. They will mention their names and to go and brief.
Asante, through Your Excellency, the Governor, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Ita Paul Maluki, MCA wa Kithimulakwa Mutonga, a member wa Committee on Basic Education. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. My name is Immaculate Wanza, a member of this committee.
Through His Excellency and all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Neto wa Munyoki wa Mwenzi za kwetu ward ni Akiso. Member wa committee ka.
Through the Excellency, the Governor, all protocols observed. My name is Charity Musioka, a member of the Education Committee.
Through His Excellency, the Governor, and of members present, everyone present here. My name is Gabriel Munyao, MCA Kawi Ward. And Governor, with your permission, I would like to say one thing. One, I would like to appreciate your government for organizing this very important event, and we are very happy. Our people at the grassroots are very happy. Even when you send your committee for the monitoring and evaluation of this program, you confirm that our people are very happy at the ground. His Excellency, this program is a program that has been your brainchild since 2013 when you joined this county as the pioneer governor. And our people are saying that Kisoma Nocho, the clarion call that introduced this county, we want to confirm to you that this program, as Caxton has said, was very transparent. Our people are not complaining. We did not get complaints about how the bursaries were awarded, and we are looking forward for improvement. And we tell you that we are ready to support you, your programs, even if there will be need. We support even budgetary increase for this program. We are ready as a county assembly to support you. Thank you very much, His Excellency. Receive apologies from our one honorable member of county assembly for Ikanga Chatuni, Honorable Cyrus Songo.
Thank you very much. Also, with your permission, Governor, I would like to introduce the leadership of County Assembly. And in the House, we have a Deputy Majority Leader. And you can come with your team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Madam. Your Excellency, sir. All protocol observed. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. My name is Dr. Mbuno Erastus Musioka, elected in Endau Malalani Ward, Kitui East constituency, and by grace of God, I serve as the deputy leader of government business in the Assembly of Kitui. With your permission, Chair, allow me to recognize two other leaders. Oh, three. Yeah, Mheshimiwa Ndumbo, kindly. Mheshimiwa, come. Yeah, come, kindly. Because of matter of time. With your permission, Chair. Thank you. Kindly. These are members who really assist us in running the assembly business.
God is good all the time. And all the time. My name is Mary Ndumbo, nominated by Wiper Party and a friend of this committee. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor, mawaziri, watu wa Kitui, mweni museo, mabinda onde, Happy New Year. Ndikuwa na mulelete hata nakuiona nzua. Alama ku yangu ratio mensi nzuisi yao. Nita wa Rose Kasioka Kadhoka. I'm nominated by Wiper Party, and I'm very glad to be here today with you people. Na nemo kulia tuthu kumeika undie twe na ngoi mwe. Twese kaundie ni ya ito. Itongo etwe ni His Excellency Dr. Julius Malombe. Asiwange mundu utonya kuiwa. Ni wotongo esie. Ketuike. Mwambia ngoje 2027 na ikiwa kona kitu anaweza sema, naweza convince Kasioka ampatie kura, angojee kwanza. Asante sana.
Mwenye ni museo. Mabinda onze. Neto Ajasinda Wamoni Kanangangari. Nondo teto ni chama cha Wiper. Mbonza ya Manistivu na Dr. Julius Malombe. Kwa ni kukathia governor nundu wa hafla ya umunzi na nguku ya governor ndukateleme bonza cia kusie chonjo na ne sioke nenge warning atumia alama kuona temo Kitui kena mwene na vena vacuum mutuse ula unetete ulota kunetete nendo munenge warning ni mwe chama cha Wiper kiene na nanenge Steven Kalonzo wa Musyoka ndaya na kunenge Dr. Julius Malombe ndaya na wetha ndo munenge nito mulazimisha kumunenge ko ni kuye governor nguye ndukateleme na ngose okanitabie kinengo kana Dr. Julius Malombe nikana ka viki na nakwengwa balawe na wetha anda kwewa munenge ndaya atutabie nito munenge nito mulazimisha kunenge Dr. Julius impeachment yoketa by the way iko evo noko tunenge ndaya noko nenge Julius Malombe ndaya na tando munenge noko munenge chabinya. Asanteni sana ngaiwa mwana wendo na mwadhimi.
Asante sana. With your permission, madam, allow me to recognize I was in the party and the party headquarters recognizes the leader of majority as far as Wiper Democratic Movement Party is concerned is Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi. As far as the party is concerned, together with my brother Whip Ost, that I'm speaking the language of the party. Yes. Come. I request mwene town amba utumwa naonenge mutumiono na tuumina kindly.
Asante sana Deputy Majority Leader, our excellencies, Dr. Julius Malombe, our Deputy Governor, and the ministers, the CEOs, and the other person who has been here, the MCRs of protocols observed. Gaini Moseo, mabinda on there. Yes, my name is Daniel Goima Kimanzi. Nimechaguliwa township hapa Kitui. Kwa bunge nilichaguliwa chair wa trade and industry. Na pia katika leadership nikachaguliwa the majority whip. The others you hear, they are briefcase leaders. Because the leadership comes from the party, not from one person. That besides, I want to say, yes, I concur with my friend Kaui, that this is a brainchild of Dr. Julius Malombe, what we are seeing today. I was there 2013, 2017 with my brother Tangawizi, who was to be impeached. And Malombe started this. Akili zake akasema watoto wetu wana shida. Wazazi wetu kuna wale hawawezi somesha watoto. Kwa hivyo wacha nikuje na hii tuwe tunawasaidia kidogo. CDF ikifanya na yeye anawasaidia. Kwa hivyo alilala tu akaota ndoto huyu mzee. Maana yake anaota kila siku mambo mazuri ya kaunti yetu. Na akatuletea kwa bunge. Na mimi na huyu Tangawizi tukasema sisi ni nani? To object kitu mzuri kama hii. Tukampea. Na ndio hii tuna celebrate today. I want to tell you, all what you see in the county of Kitui imetoka kwa hii akili ya Malombe. None other. None other. And when you are standing here, we have to tell people, oh, what Governor Malombe has done for us. Hata akienda, msifu mtu kama yuko hai. Msifu kama ameenda. Ama kweli? Sasa, nimesema sisi tuliletewa to approve mambo ya Propua Fee Support Program. Na hatukupinga. Maana kitu mzuri, kwa nini bunge apinge? Ati juzi mambo ya budget, pesa itolewe hapa, ipelekwe kwa dawa, mtu anapinga. Hii ni county ama ni rotten thing? Hii si bunge. Follow the first county assembly, ile ilianza na sisi. I like the saying of Mangwevuti. Mangwevuti anaisie kasele kai yende tubela tutato. I mean kabela ka tuluto ya nata. Ona youth yaga yoto la game magiambitine. I heard it. Nikuwa na gendo. Youth ndona. Kwa hivyo tunataka tueleze nyinyi mlituchagua. Ni mwatu zagoye. Mwatu zagoni kwithe atu special. Nonga iwe kiechendi kanati iwende. We are not brighter than you. Maisie pa township mwikie Ngoima wake Manzi. The tallest man. Katika mbunge. Sawa. Na mwazi osu ni woga tunene ya township. Who am I now to go and say ati ndawa sikekewe mbesa sikekewe kwa ndawa? Who am I? I'm shocked. Mheshimiwa una akili nzeo. Aya sembesa si kiwe katika ofisi. Na uino nikala ofisini. Si kiwe katika ngoloba. Si kala ebusi komete. Si rivoti wa ikele pinda. Ai nikana yuyu. Ando maitu mende na kugwa. No tukutendawa na moyazi ya Malombe no zindu ene mwe ai ona hospitali kuendawa. Ninyi mumutu ayembesa kola kusitadi todi. Inawezekana hivyo. Ndiko testa lakini endo muonia kaula tunokita it is not over. And Daktari Malombe, it is not over. Mubila wendi recess, I mean half time. Ito wajao half time. Tea time, half time. Ko my friends, tunakililia elama noni eba anime obaluka. Na nitwa makuna ngoli mbinge. Mazi atuambe ikweka. Rivaria kuna abu lingi. Na yuni kana masyoga makasisi kana be ondumaro na go converge. Makoka masisi ai. Ni matona yu kutubinga gakol. Tuebinge ka, we are intact. Daktari tuko intact. Hiyo Kiswahili walifanya ati kwanza waende ndio wakakuje, wa regroup ndio wakuje, tunawaona. I want to say, sigogona jozi dalile, ngomi no tulingete. Yes. I want to say this because nye yu ngedwa ne wake ngepata kila kisio kikwikwa katika county ngetha ni mutongo wa kiao nisagwe wa kiao need hakuna. So I want to assure you guys and the stakeholders kana mbunge ya inandu 60 na nimo makuna akura inyu mwiko naka natiwo indi kaumu ne wabu mugwete tawenu true or false na you know wandu miongo thandatu magwisa kunengane utwiyo kwa asu miongo thandatu ye nibo anenda kwasia timu yakwa ninewie Malombe ayewanda kasie my government kwa nini government yao ya Kenya ndio ya Ruto Ruto nazi my government kwa nundu ya account niyo ina thinendi. So I am saying my people alatu obeta na majority daebo anye ni mukono gimungetene woni mwinao kona lito mu direction munene wako na gina mbuno tuko tight we want to assure you we are tight mwegedha na problem tusiogete mvela usu angolia I mean final ni kana 2027 tiwa. Oh, okay, second half no no mpaka tolatu ongeto 15 tuende tabau na tuko gangari msikuwe na shida we tutawakilisha vile mnataka na nimotabiate kana kakuna ithe kana kamuma kakuna wangundi nithe keli kwa imani nyake asisi daktari ekokia nundu yuba ni baitie shida ni baitie thina kana gaikono kali kwa imani kama unajua
asante nimubea nekwatenya nini ndo ndizite na nimubea my brother Jamel for still having faith in me kana ni majority linda wa chama cha Wiper bungeni ya Kitui na nuwo ninye isinge no sarakazi ya siasa but very soon it was ya balasi ilete that one I want to assure you. Naenda kuambia na kutungia His Excellency Governor Malombe Muvea na timu yake executive pamoja na atongo ya sub-county administrators, ward administrators ko yangu round ni kwitha nimukwatete serikali Muvea ikuni iko kama twinotanu mwingi kindu kiki ambassador governor wakika very timely ila siana situ ba yangu round sikwenda sitethezwe visi ni Muvea nundu we mutongo we akili na we sikweka kindu ibinda ile ya elite. We thank you for that. Na no mpaka tukinyanze na nikinyanze vyo ni mwaka wa 2025 a friend of mine baambia 5 ni namba ya grace ndio lea ni namba ya grace but to me ni mwaka wa kwithia serious committed na kama ni mbaya nyene naye serikali ni naye mbungeni ya Kitui ni nominated last regime na I can tell you pai uthukumi waoneka ground for 5 years wivo Governor Malombe athukumite pai mundu wailonengo mwanya wa kumuchokora nundu wa kuyenda kana tamaa kana ngathiyo kana sindu ingi tuyitikila kana nyuma zatitikile nyana ndo kumina kindu kimwe gavana okimwetu kasila akokelo kanini muno very brief pekibeti kya ya nzoka kya either cia nzoka kweya nyomba kwacho breeding kya ya nzoka na be katsoka kamwe kiendete muno na katsoka kau ya ila nzoka nene kuya kwitutumeta amatangwa kana nguna manzi itangwa ila nzoka nene ile imelasika meliando na ithia python isu nesa yabuna na wethia kila muthenya komete ya ukoko mabaki tandane na akuwa yumukitanga mau akuona takumukune kumuna kizi nundu ni mwendete na nzoka yeana na yeana muthenya mwesa kuwa ya mukita mao yambe yo mukita baituo mwithe we mau muto wituo na muthenya mwesa kukila zingwenda kuona nzoka ithia ikwikata amisese ithia yende na kwimba yende no muthima kioko kila semba athi kwa ataalamu manyamu mutabi ondu wonie nyamu yake kwika mwe nyamu izu kama soezi makuumelia yende la kwika presa wimanyekana wito wayo no ukwe na wale otunga nyamwisu kithekani kula ikala ikauya gavana mwakothela peka nyamuke ba assembly kethi toka kuthima na kambio kukitanga mautu kwikia masio ka ukitanga tukwikia municipality board na nuru gavana we mutumia na wetei hogilia na muthenyomo tukwenda kutunga kanyamuka akithekani gavana watu eta masaa 10 andu ma wiper kuma saa 5 cia kioko mpaka saa 6 cia utuku na watu atwiketi kile na gavana twakwigwa uniwonie nyamwe kwenda kumelia gavana mwako wa 2025 wesa kwigwa tukwikia nyamunza gavana tafadhali vinja kana nyo mwasiata nitukweka gavana amelwe ni nyamutu ciaisi inyu mutu support gavana wewe tumekia theka isioke kuya kithekani tafadhali vinja nondo nitwesekela tukwika ni mubea ngaina kwathime asante
Asante. Ni mubea muno madam chair nondo akutunenge binde no. Asante. Na kwa mbitikilini nene sindu ile. Kindu chambe nendone na kikamba. Kana Mheshimiwa His Excellency the Governor kila weka na timu yaku ya executive kwa kutethesia kukilia kisomo kuma kwa nthi muthangani wa Kitui ngai wa mumo na kwathime ni kutavyuta numite enda una malani namba ile ni kutavie maofficers maku ala ngalikwela ni kala ala mana tethesia kutethesia iseso isu ikikenesa ngalikweya kwakwa ni mekienesa na ala ingitinene namo mazia manakonie iseso seamlessly kwau wina competent team ya kutethesia uthukumi yeso ndataiwe irulika wago so nye no kitwa tanitethesia uthukumi wa serikali ino none kila chiende kana kila twabete mbungeni ukweli ni chiekeka na ukweli ni ngusi ya hitho kana mbesa ile twabete kithia mbungeni cia kutethesia mwana wa Kitui ni sisi monengo tambasari kwau ni mubea munene cha mwisho ningeomba niongee na lugha ya Kiswahili kwa sababu wale ambao ninaongea na wao hawako hapa na sitaki waende waambiwe lugha ambayo si ile nilisema. Moja ni nyinyi executive mumesaidia serikali kwa kupatia wanafunzi bursaries na wengine wamepita mtihani ilitoka jana kulingana venye tuliambiwa, lakini wanafunzi ambao sasa wanafaa kujiunga na vyuo vikuu huenda wengi kutoka kwa mchanga ya Kitui hawataenda. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu of distorted funding university model. Ni watu wangapi kutoka Endau Malalani wanaweza afford fees ya 300,000 per year? Ni wangapi? Kwa hivyo as we celebrate here today, we know there is still a challenge of university funding model. Who is the cause of this? Your vote and my vote that we gave somebody who does not listen to you. Kasongo. So as a government, kwa sababu wewe ndiyo mkubwa hapa, wanjua uko na askari wa kutosha. Au ukiwaambia hata wale wandogo wandogo hapa nakusumbua pale kidogo kidogo, ukiambia watu wa Mumoni uko na ward administrator, village administrator na uko na ward development committee chair, isi unaona nini inaweza fanyika before the end of today? Kwa sababu you are governor. Kwa hivyo mimi kwa sababu nimechaguliwa na chama ya Wiper na serikali yenye iko ni ya Wiper, mtusaidie tafadhali. Mkienda hiyo mikutano kidogo usiambiwe hata hakuna siasa. Saa hizi mkubwa kule wa Kenya akitaka policies zake siingie katika serikali, anafanyanga nini? Anatumia nyinyi. Anatumia hao. Sasa serikali na sisi tutumie hawa watusaidie. Nemo tutetheje? Nemo tutetheje? Mahali utaona mtu yako anasumbua mkubwa hapa, simufanye maneno kidogo, unaweka pini kidogo. Unaelewa? Na hii maneno mengine tutatengeneza. Usikuwa na shida. Sisi ndio serikali, kwani nani kuna mwingine? Kwani kuna mwingine? Kwa hivyo mkisikia hii maneno kidogo kidogo hapa ya kusumbua serikali, na kwa sababu mheshimiwa governor pale kuna mkubwa na mpendanga sana anaitwa mheshimiwa Mwange, aliniambia kiongozi anakuliwa akili. Kwa hivyo hata ukiona mimi niko na mwili mdogo, tafadhali si mwili tunakula, ni akili. Yesu ndadai wewe. Kwa hivyo unaweza kuwa wewe ni mtu mdogo lakini uko na akili. Kwa hivyo kile naweza sema, mkienda kule mjue wale watu wanafanya university kuwe very difficult to go ni Kasongo. Mwambie wetu hivyo. Lakini kuna suluhisho. Nimeshukuru sana Sadik, umekuwa ukiomba nikakusikiliza vizuri. Ukiomba ukuwa na Reverend Kituva, mmesema county na mkateremka. Au njeenda njuu. Asante sana. Tafadhali mtu ambaye anakusumbua haufai kumwombea ili aendelee kukusumbua. Yesu ndadai. Kwa hivyo maombi yenu niko mzuri. Wewe mkifikisha hapa county, simamia hapo. Tunakubaliana hiyo? Na la mwisho, mmesalimiwa sana. Juzi nilikuwa katika koti ya Milimani. Nilikuwa nimeandamana na party leader wetu His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Na aliniambia nikifika Kitui, governor uchukue salamu zake na watu ya Kitui wachukue salamu zake. Happy New Year ya Kalonzo. Happy New Year ya Kalonzo. Happy New Year ya Kalonzo. Na hiyo siku nilisikitika sana kuona kijana wa mchanga ya Kitui. Kijana mdogo wa miaka 24. By the name Bernard Musiemi Kavuli from Kamuongo in Mumono Ward. Alikuwa ameshikwa mateka 24th of December. Hakula sikukuu na watu yake. Aliniambia story ambayo mimi niliangalia na macho yangu nikakumbuka nilikuwa nimeshikwa 2017. Nilikuwa university. Na wale watu wanamshika ni Kasongo. Aliniambia hivyo. Kwa hivyo andui mmoja mkubwa wa wanarika na freedom of expression ni Sakayo. Amefanya university, amemaliza MKU, anaenda graduation. Ametuomba tu tumsaidie one ya graduation fee. Ana hiyo ni shilingi around 20,000 there about. Na pia kwa sababu tuko na mama hapa anaitwa alishikua kwenda Twitter. Imagine Twitter tu peke yake. Na tuko na Kamunda John. Nadhani yako hapa. Sio ni mtu mzuri ngava unaweza mchukua akuwa na tweet mambo ya Kitui County kwa mtandao ili tunjulikane. Yesu ndadai wewe. Alafu Jumatano injayo, that is on 15th Wednesday, tutakuwa Kamuongo tumutwae kindu kitwa homecoming. Tumurudishe nyumbani. Hiyo jamaa ni hero wa hii nchi ya Kitui. Na ninaomba nyinyi nyote, governor ikiwezekana, tusaidiane. Oh, mheshimiwa umefika. Nitakupatia ruhusa usalimiane. Twende huko Kamuongo, Mumone Ward, twende tusaidie huyo kijana na sisi. Na tunaweza msaidia sisi kama serikali kama itawezekana. Najua shida siko. Lakini Kalonzo tukitokana na yeye hapo aliniambia nenda waambie watu wa Kitui. Solution iko. Nyinyi mko hapa mmekatwa mshahara ya pesa yenye inasema ni housing levy. Utajengwa nyumba? Kuna shisha show. Hiyo kitu sitawahi iuza maishani. Ili mshahara yenu irudi kidogo iende juu kidogo, tusaidie tuweke His Excellency Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka akuwe president wa Kenya 2027. Iwe ndio anene hizo. Hizo ni jia kwa nitenga bandane na ngaiwa mumo ne dwenenyu na kane bichebu mheshimiwa Kasinga kuja usalimiane alafu batie chair na sisi tunasimama na hii serikali kwa sababu mimi ni generali wa Kalonzo Musyoka Defense Forces. Alafu we are attached to His Excellency Dr. Julius Malombe. Ukileta tunaanguka nayo. Sio tunakubaliana? So mtuombe tukue na nyinyi lakini maombi yenu bishop isipite ile mahali nimesema. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you our majority leader. Kupitia kwa heshima ya His Excellency our Governor Dr. Julius Malombe, his deputy, my colleagues, serikali ya kaunti ya Kitui, hapo kuna mawaziri, religious leaders, na wote ambao mmealikwa. Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Jina langu naitwa Titus Kasinga, kwa wale ambao pengine ni wageni. MCA wa ward ya Mumoni. Pole Your Excellency, nimefika kuchelewa. Niko na mahali pananiuma kidogo. Na mimi sitakuwa na maneno mengi. Happy New Year to all of you. Happy New Year. Nina furaha kwa sababu nimefika katika hafla hii ambayo ni ya kuboresha masomo. Na mimi nikiwa hapa, furaha yangu ni kubwa ni kwamba jambo ambalo tulianzisha wakati wa hamu ya kwanza ya serikali ya Daktari Malombe inaendelea kwa njia ambayo inaofaa, tukiwa tunaendelea kuongeza pesa za masomo katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, mambo ya kuelimisha watoto wetu, ingawa it is not really our primary role kupeana mambo ya bursaries, lakini kwa hekima ya His Excellency aliona ni vizuri tuanzishe mfumo huu ya kusaidia watoto wetu ili waweze kusoma. Kwa hivyo mimi ningependa kukupongeza Mheshimiwa Governor pamoja na serikali yako. Tuliporudi awamu hii ya pili, ili jambo lilikuwa kama limedidimia hapo katikati, lakini sasa tuliporudi ukaongezea hela, na watoto wetu sasa wa county ya Kitui wanapata pesa zaidi kuliko vile walikuwa wanapata hapo katikati. That is muhula wa pili. Kwa hivyo sitakuwa na mambo mengi ya kusema, lakini nitasema hivi. Uongozi bora ni muhimu, na kiongozi ambaye anaona mbele ni vizuri kuweza kushikwa mkono na watu kusimama na yeye. Kwa hivyo sisi tuliofika hapa tukiwa tunatoka mbunge ya Kitui, na sisi tukiwa part of the government, tutaendelea kusimama na His Excellency Dr. Malombe. Anayetaka kutingisha atingishe, sisi tutasimama na yeye, kwa sababu tulipewa wadhifa na jukumu na watu wa Kitui. Katika wakati wa uchaguzi kaunti ya Kitui kulikuwa na Mheshimiwa Gavana Malombe katika Ndebe, na kulikuwa na waheshimiwa ambao walichaguliwa. Sisi hao ndio viongozi ambao walipewa mamlaka. Mtu mwingine hakupewa mamlaka, na wananchi wa Kitui hana nafasi ya kuzungumza na kuuliza vile Gavana Malombe anaendesha serikali ya kaunti ya Kitui. Serikali ya Malombe kane yao ile nginene ni ya Ruto niwo ko mu ndaka ndagenda ochanganya no Kitui ati serikali Malombe ndiye serikali yake. It's not a personal property, it's constitutional, isn't it? Acha nisiende mbali hapo, lakini niseme kwamba mwakani ambao tumeanza tutasimama kindete, tuhakikishe wananchi wa Kitui wamefikiwa na maendeleo ambao wanastahili. Anayetaka kutukata miguu tumekataa, tulikataa mwaka ambao umepita. Anayetaka kwenda kujaribu akuje tena, atakutana na sisi na akutane na chuma, na Mungu akiwa mbele. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana. Hapo tumefika siasa sitoa mbunge tio mwazi ewa wae ndeke asia tio mwazi ewa. Tuna member of staffs of county assembly, tafadhali can you wave? Okay, wengine hawajafika. Asante. Your Excellency the Governor, mimi leo nimesimama katika wadhifa wa Honorable Mark Dingo, na speech nitaenda kutoa hapa imeandikwa na mheshimiwa. Kendo chambe ambi ngwe wose apologies yake na executive mose apologies ya Mark Dingo. Mnajua anawapenda na watu wote wachukue salamu za Ndingo avie ni mukethi happy new year. Mzingethi sio ya Ndingo kwa umwa muona mumwene bikie ambi ngwe ni uendie nza kidogo, lakini bado ako na wewe na anakupenda. So with your permission, allow me to read this speech. Your Excellency the Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, Your Excellency the Deputy Governor, Mr. Augustus Kanani, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I am Mark Kitutendingo, member of County Assembly from Yata, Kwavonza Ward. I am currently the chairperson County Assembly Committee on Basic Education, Training and Skills Development. We gather here today for truly significant occasion. We gather here today for a truly significant occasion, the launch of disbursement of Propua support program Cheques by our esteemed Governor Dr. Julius Malombe. This initiative resonates with the famous slogan by our governor that Kisomo Nocho. Today, exercise speaks volume about the governor's commitment and in uplifting of the lives of our most vulnerable citizens. These checks represent more than just monetary value. They symbolize hope, opportunity, and tangible investment in the future of our community. They will empower individuals, families to pay school fees so as to enable our learners access education. We have witnessed the struggle faced by many households in our community, and I know that this support will make the real difference. It will provide the much needed boost to those striving to overcome hardships and build better lives for themselves and their families once the school fees are paid. I commend on our governor for his vision and the leadership in prioritizing the needs of the less fortunate. This initiative dominates a genuine dedication to inclusive growth and ensure to one of is left behind. It is a statement to his commitment to making Kitui the better place for all. I want to thank the county government officials and all who are involved in making this program a success. Your hard work and dedication are greatly appreciated. On behalf of the County Assembly Committee on Basic Education, Training and Skills Development, we commit to continue supporting the line department through appropriating sufficient budgetary allocation as to ensure this program continues into the future. Finally, to the beneficiaries, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. May these resources empower you to achieve your goals and build brighter future. We as your elected representative, we are here to support you every step of the way. May God bless you. Thank you. Sent by Mark Ndingo Kitute. As I said earlier, Nita Priscilla Makumi, Vice Chair wa Basic Education katika County Assembly ya Kitui, na suoni ukireweani nundu ingini ka kwa iwasiathi suo nindi na asiathi anethe asie vina kwa asiathi nethe akai kwa ania vinu no kwenda kwata mundu ikoti na wailiro kwata mbona akuvaunza amba kwekana nakwa niko kwa governor. So Your Excellency, we are committed as a committee to support this program and to support your government. ndina ndeto mbinge nyetio mwasi ewa ndina ndeto mbinge mundu kwetwa Caxton yasia twiketa we crossover kanatiwo waza twiketa abe ungiona ize mwako twikwikata baikuthama ka baikuthamba baikuthama mwako baikwikata mwako ko baikuthama serikali ya kungavana ye imara na nitume supporti lakini mwewo otwakaya oneni mwema na twikaya ni chau kwa mukoka na mituki nundu wo mutumia wisemba mituki ukweta siana wetu ya we kaiko wane osu we kwato osu akuno na kuwa kwe na bailio. Asante sana, thank you very much. And with all that remarks, allow me to hand over the microphone to my able CCM. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate her, please. Appreciate the whole team from the County Assembly. Please let us appreciate them. Your Excellency, I know I'm not going to stand here again, and there's something I want to put clearly. I know there are people who are asking now after this, because the checks are ready, signed and everything, the money is there, you know, everything is in order. Now, from here, what is expected? We have able ward administrators, and the issuance of these checks that we are disbursing today will take place at the ward administrators' offices on 13th, coming Monday, 13th January. And therefore, it is the responsibility of the ward administrators to invite the parents and the guardians of the beneficiaries. That is as from Monday. You have been very cooperative. Please remain cooperative until the end of the exercise. God bless you. God bless Kitui County.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Waziri. Tumwongezee makofi. Your Excellency, one of the main assignment of Master of Ceremony is to manage time. But it is Wiper Party which has slightly hijacked, and it is your party, so I'm sure I will be forgiven. There's also something I want to say in Kikamba, if you allow me. Nine vindayomo nondo wasa awe saidhi nona saasi asonga mono. Lakini nguona tanine vindayomo. Ila na asisi ya mheshimiwa Kabilizi. Na mheshimiwa ondo magunite speaker na ake speaker ni mwana wake. Nedho ene vindayomo zaidi. Kuno Sabina, I'm encouraged Your Excellency to continue with this program. And back to program, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands and welcome His Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Augustine Wambua Kanani, to give his remarks, and thereafter invite His Excellency, the Governor.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the CCMs present, our chief officers, our advisors, the members of the County Assembly, led by the First Chair, Madam Makumi, the Chair, County Public Service Board, the National Government officers present, the Ward Development Committee members, the clergy, and all the invited guests. Good afternoon. Happy New Year. Your Excellency, as I invite you to make your remarks for the day's occasion, I would like to say one or two things about what is happening in our county in terms of education. First, I wish to commend you for the efforts you are doing for the ECD learners. No, the mandate of the county government in education is in the ECDs and the VTCs. And You have done so many classes to cater for our ECD learners, together with the other amenities that you are providing. And for the VTCs, Your Excellency, I think this year was the first year that you have taken up the issue of paying the examination fees for the VTCs, for the vocational training centers. Ko governor waitono na ibiesiana situ fees wa examination fees. Apart from this profua support, another ibiesiana situ zia mina kwika training mainge mayosa certificate nono meenda kwika mutiani. Na mama anzambe sa meve ya mutiani nikenda mo certificate sio. Megone governor waitobe. Na tuyo buwa nokela na azia isu sia vundizwa ikenda zikambize maisha mo ulawi na trade yake na akia munenge tools yako zikwambe yo ya sio kioma kitu. Although mandate ya county government lies on the ECD and VTCs, today, Your Excellency, you are launching the school bursary support program covering all the sectors, from the VTCs all the way to the universities. Ikienda musei wale kamukulu kala na koka chao kam demand ya fees. Your Excellency, we were with you just the other day when we were being told that the transition to the universities, most of the students are preferring to go to the technical schools. Nikienda makwate skills. There in the universities, alama graduate every year. Out of every 100 students, only 3 get formal jobs. Ayangi mekuona itu manenga si modhina na siana bingi situ siende na kulika kuno technical colleges, and that's why governor waitu where you made ya kusupport chao kisomo cha technical schools. Busioka ngalikwenge natia madam Kabilisi akwendokela na kekela na kukumwe kongenda kwendokela wetambe matambia limbe hokinya imwe tina mundu abango kela imwe otwa tanzia ndia atwe enda kuthindi sio rivers. What I'll urge all our leaders, both the county assembly and the executive, let's work for the benefit of the people of Kitui. Tuendea na kukwalusa na bano mwenenzi wa Kitui wa kuumia. Kwa uthi tutu kumiandu Kitui. Governor wetu eba ni mutuikilete na maministers maitu tumukwatete moko tuthianieti mpaka vaave village administrator nikaenda Kitui cha ile. Kwa county assembly, play your role, you support us to the community ma Kitui. Unava kwethanwa by the end of the day kwa modo kumeka 2027 niwo kakula mokulu wekiata wathi ku county assembly wa leo support governor alange mokwethania kuma kwazi amendanga chao menda chao medele 2027 wayutu yani mpaka 2027 bala tu imine lauya tusioka kuwe mwenenze tumukulie ila nyamu etwa marking scheme mutiani okwekethwa makulie alama kwasima kwenda kibela kiona kiangania wewe kiata wakwa ku develop ya chao nikenda to thamia kuthi kwe mundu ungi wetha wathukumie neza mwenenze wa Kitui ndekwigwa na gotungapo kuthukuma mwenenze wa Kitui. With those few remarks, I wish to invite His Excellency the Governor to make his final remark, na naomba tusimame na tumkaribishe kwa makofi. Karibu Your Excellency.
Kalenji. Nina hotuba ambayo imeandikwa kwa lugha ya Kimombo ama Kizungu, na ndio nitaanza kwanza kuisoma na baadaye nitasema machache kupitia lugha ya Kiswahili ama Kikamba. Na speech yangu ama hotuba yangu ya Kimombo iko namna hii. His Excellency the Deputy Governor, the County Executive Committee members, the Chairman and members of the County Assembly Committee on Education. There, of course, we have the Vice Chair, who is representing the chairperson, together with the members of the County Assembly of the committee, as well as others from the County Assembly who have joined us, chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board, the acting county secretary and chief officers, chief of staff and advisors, the County Director of Education and the TSC County Director, officials of KISHA, KEPSHA, KUPET and NAT who are present, all other officers of both the national and county governments present, religious leaders, other invited guests, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Happy New Year. We are gathered here today to yet again launch the 2024-2025 financial year proposed fees, checks, disbursement exercise. This follows a similar exercise conducted on the 9th of February 2024 at this venue. My administration recognizes education as a crucial pillar in the socio-economic development of our great county. As you are aware, education is vital in building a better today and tomorrow for its beneficiaries and society in general. Further, it is a fundamental human right and a key tool for reducing poverty, promoting gender equality, and fostering peace. Paulo Freire, a great Brazilian educator, recognized education as a significant contributor to peace and liberation when he said, and I quote, "Education does not transform the world. Education changes people, and people change the world," end of quote. True to Freire's words, education empowers individuals to achieve personal growth. It contributes to a thriving society by fostering critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It also promotes economic development, and it reduces inequality, and it creates a more informed and engaged citizenry. Essentially, it is a key factor in building a better future for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, as a pioneer governor of Kitui County, way back in 2013, I and colleagues, ministers then, and officers and members of the County Assembly made a deliberate effort to ensure that our county accords education priority. I committed to put in place appropriate measures to boost educational standards of our county. To emphasize the importance of education, we as a county government embrace the clarion call, Kisomo Nocho. Translated in English, this means education is the key for unlocking our potential. And with that clamor, we have progressively charted our way to academic excellence for our beneficiaries. My strong focus on education has continued over the years of my leadership. In this regard, I have initiated collaborative strategies with the national government to raise education standards in our county. Some of the strategies I employed in my first term as governor included mentorship programs in both the primary and secondary schools, motivational prize giving for learners who sat and excelled in national examinations, as well as benchmarking programs with other counties and schools that reckon, such as Alliance Boys and Alliance Girls Secondary Schools. However, it is worth noting that some of these interventions have ceased due to changes in our education system, but their impact has been far-reaching over the years. By investing in our youth, ladies and gentlemen, we are not merely funding education. We are investing in the leaders, innovators, and thinkers of both today and tomorrow. It is in recognition of this fact that I, as a pioneer governor of this county, established or supported the establishment of the Propua Support Program for fee support to benefit learners from economically disadvantaged backgrounds to access formal education. The Propua Support Program is intended to enable more learners access education at various levels of education, complete their education cycle, and transit from one education level to another. This program has since 2013 seen a total of 928,464,985 shillings being disbursed, benefiting a total of 130,964 learners, and thus improving access to quality education for the beneficiaries. Further, it has boosted transition rates and improved retention and completion rates, thereby improving living standards for many. Ladies and gentlemen, Schedule 4 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 outlines both the devolved and shared functions. The education function is shared between the two levels of government, where pre-primary education, vocational training centers, home-craft centers, and child care facilities are assigned to county governments, while primary, secondary, tertiary, and university education are under the national government. The same Constitution under Articles 6, Sub-Article 2, 186 and 189, however, provides that in the execution of the mandates of both levels of government, the two levels of government should collaborate and support each other in the performance of their function for the benefit of the people of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, to lay a firm foundation for education in our county, my government has taken appropriate measures to realize this goal. Among the key achievements realized after I assumed office in August 2022, when I was re-elected to serve again the people of Kitui, we employed a total of 1,688 early childhood development education, or what we call ECD teachers, on permanent and pensionable terms. And I would like to appreciate or to request you join me in appreciating the members of the County Assembly, because when we made that proposal to them through the relevant committee, they approved the proposal. Wapigieni makofi kidogo. The current total expenditure on ECD teachers is 646 million. That is the annual expenditure. 646 million, 280,969. Before 1st July 2023, because we transited the teachers from casual employment to permanent and pensionable from 1st July 2023, the annual total expenditure on ECD teachers was 299,118,480. Therefore, the additional annual expenditure by the county government of Kitui to enable the teachers on permanent and pensionable to be paid a better salary and also enjoy other benefits is 347 million. That is the additional amount, which is 347,162,489, which represents an increase of 116% from what it was previously, from 299 million to 646. That's an increase of 116%. This move greatly helped to boost the morale and socioeconomic well-being of the ECD tutors. Since the advent of devolution, 1,293 ECD classrooms have been constructed, and most of them during my first term, 2013-2017. Pigieni, those who are members of the County Assembly then, makofi. And also the ones who came the other day, they have also allocated monies to ensure we increase the number of classrooms. And we have constructed 40 water tanks of 10,000 liters. We have supplied, not constructed, although sometimes we don't just give the tanks, we also construct bases, we also put down pipes and gutters so that water can be collected. And that has been done. The 40 water tanks installation has been done during the last 2.5 years. The county government of Kitui has ensured that ECD centers are adequately resourced with the teaching and learning materials, which include textbooks, modeling clay, assorted charts, ECD learners tables, and outdoor play equipment. And I must add, those are usually sourced from our own people in Kitui. Most of them are sourced from our own people in Kitui. ECD teaching and learning materials worth 25,823,000 have been procured in 2023-2024 financial year. This is geared towards equipping both the teachers and learners with competence-based curriculum or CBC resources. Teachers have also been encouraged to improvise on locally available teaching and learning materials. In addition, 1,953 ECD tables have also been supplied to 400 ECD schools across the 40 wards in the 2023-2024 financial year. My administration will continue to progressively allocate budgetary resources for construction of more ECD classrooms within the 1,425 primary schools in the county where the ECD centers are located. On the other hand, technical vocational education and training, or TVET, has been enhanced by increasing access through the establishment of 17 new vocational training colleges, VTCs, and ensuring at least there is a VTC in each of the 40 wards in our county. This has increased the number of VTCs from 39 at the advent of devolution in 2013 to 56 currently. To improve the staffing levels and quality of training, my government has so far cumulatively employed 84 instructors. We have budgeted to employ 11 more instructors this financial year. On this note, I implore our youth to enroll in our VTCs and gain the requisite skills and knowledge for the job market and self-employment. A question asked these days by employers during interviews is, what can you do, as opposed to just what do you know, as was the case previously. Hence the need for skills training at VTC level. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last 2 financial years, infrastructural development, which involves construction of new buildings, renovation of existing buildings, completion of stored buildings, and fencing of institutions has been undertaken at a cost of 32 million Kenya shillings. There are some hundreds there. Some of the projects include construction of twin workshop, 3 blocks of latrines to establish a new vocational training center at Katodia, Yatakwa Vonza ward, completion of stored twin workshop and latrines at Show VTC and Daumalalani ward, construction of ICT classroom at Mwingi Baptist VTC Central Ward, construction of ICT classroom at Ikuda VTC Ikuda Kasala Ward, construction of ICT classrooms at Kawi VTC Ward, Kawi Ward, renovation of dining hall at Ngomeni VTC Ngomeni Ward, renovation of workshop at Kase VTC, that is in Mumoni Ward, and construction of 2 number 2-door latrines at Zombe VTC, that is in Zombe Mwitika Ward, and the construction of a single workshop at Mutomo VTC, which is in the Mutomo Kibwea Ward, and the construction of a single workshop at Ngwani VTC, which is Chiatune Ikanga Ward. And finally, and these are just examples, there are others, construction of a single workshop at Chambiti VTC, Mulango Ward, among others. The county government has also paid government trade test examination fees for student city for the examination, deploying a total of 16,255,000 Kenya shillings to do that, while modern tools and equipment worthy that 7,365,000 were supplied to the polytechnics or VTCs. These include equipment for hair dressing and beauty therapy, fashion design and garment making, building and construction technology, ICT equipment, welding and appropriate carpentry and joinery tools, among others. These endeavors have seen the trainee enrollment increase, that is in VTCs, from 2,815 at the start of devolution in 2013 to a whopping, and I must use that word, whopping 8,084 presently, which is an increase of 187%, from 2,800 to 8,000 children who are now attending VTCs and being equipped with appropriate skills to enable them to be employed and also to self-employ themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, Propua support beneficiaries for 2024-2025 financial year were identified through public participation barazas that took place on 28 October 2024 across all the 247 villages. Participants for the public participation forums were members of the public who are parents/guardians, students themselves, and community leaders. I thank our county administrators, that's the village administrators, the ward administrators, the deputy sub-county administrators, and the sub-county administrators for upping their game this year compared to what we have witnessed in previous years. I'm informed this year past irregularities because they were there, and we agreed they need to be corrected going forward, and that was done. Have been stamped, that is, past irregularities have been stamped out following strict adherence to the issued program guidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are launching the issuance of Propua Fee Support Program checks worth 72 million Kenya shillings. This amount will benefit 9,433 learners from financially and economically disadvantaged backgrounds. The number of beneficiaries compares very well with beneficiaries in the last 2 years, where in 2022-2023 we were able to give money to 12,028, and in 2023-2024 we gave money to 11,825. You may be asking yourself why the difference. The marginal variance in beneficiaries has been occasioned by the deliberate increase of the amount allocated to trainees in our VTCs from 5,000 shillings to 10,000 shillings per beneficiary trainee. If you listen to me carefully, and I think if you also listen to other speakers, VTCs, ECD, that is where the responsibility of the county government lies. That is our primary responsibility. Secondary, university, etc. is not our primary responsibility. We just lend a hand. So we reviewed this and we said, let's increase the amount which we give to those attending VTCs from 5,000 to 10,000. And that naturally means you may not give the same number of the people you are giving if you increase the amount you are giving per student. The other reason is a reduction of the Propua support budget from 86 million the previous 2 financial years to 72 this financial year, owing to the overall reduction of our equitable share allocation. All of us need to know the monies which county governments get has been reduced. when we were doing the budget way back in June this year, for this financial year, the amount was 401 billion Kenya shillings for all the 47 counties, but that has since been reduced by to 387. That means Kitui County will have to reduce whatever we do by 258 million Kenya shillings. That is the implication of that reduction. The beneficiaries are from all levels of education, namely vocational training centers, technical vocational centers, special needs institutions, secondary schools, tertiary colleges, and universities. VTCs were allocated 30%, which totals to 21.6 million Kenya shillings, while technical and vocational centers, which are national polytechnics and TTIs, we have 5 of them. One in Kuru, Inu, the other one is Kuda, Mulango, and Zombe. There are 5 of them. Those ones, they received 10%, which is 7.2 million Kenya shillings. Then we also allocated some money for special needs education, 5%, because the numbers are also not very high, which is 3.6 million Kenya shillings. And secondary schools, they also got reasonable percentage, which is 30% of the total. And they also, just like VTCs, got 21.6 million. And universities students, they got 15%. And in terms of money, that is 10.8 million Kenya shillings. And tertiary institutions, that is other institutions above the primary school level, that is people who attend the Kenya medical training colleges, KEWI, the Water Institute, etc. They got 10%, which is 7.2 million Kenya shillings. Furthermore, in order to promote equality, the amount was shared equally among the 40 wards, with each getting 1.8. We know some of the wards which are large and which have high populations, they've been saying, can we relook at this? But for the time being, we normally share the money equally. Ladies and gentlemen, for purposes of accountability and transparency, it is important that public funds be fully accounted for. In dispensing of the proper funds, officers charged with that responsibility have done due diligence in the whole process, from beneficiary identification to documentation. We have a duty to ensure every coin goes to the intended beneficiaries. Upon completion of the issuance of checks, ward administrators and village administrators are required to display the names and amounts allocated to the beneficiaries at appropriate open spaces that are accessible to members of the public, and these will include local administrators' office notes, notice boards, churches, and market centers. It's very important to be transparent. We don't want our people to ask questions and there are no answers, or to have been involved in a public participation exercise where they identified the students to benefit and then others benefit, and when they ask who actually was given the money, they are taken around in circles. So we will need this to be done, and ward administrators and village administrators, of course, the sub-county and deputy sub-county administrators should ensure in their areas of jurisdiction this is done. It is expected that upon receipt of the proposed support checks, beneficiary institutions shall acknowledge receipt of these funds to the Chief Officer Basic Education, and there is a PO box number given there, or email which has been given, education@kitui.go.ke, and this is to be done within 2 weeks of receiving the checks. Okay? When the principals or aides of institutions receive this money, they have to acknowledge that they have received money for student name this, from this, registration number this, and for this amount. And they can even indicate the check number if because there will be one check, sometimes it's one check for many students, and the check number. And that is posted through post or through email with an attachment of the necessary documentation within 2-3 weeks. There is no reason whatsoever for a principal to get over 100,000 Kenya shillings, which they do not have, for students who have been supported through the proper program by the county, and they do not acknowledge promptly. So we are requesting our colleague heads of institutions to do that, because accountability is very, very key. Because unless they acknowledge, how do we know that check and the money really reach the schools? So we will be requesting them to do that. Similarly, the sub-county administrators, ward administrators, and village administrators have a responsibility of ensuring that acknowledgement of receipts of funds by all beneficiaries are submitted to the chief officer responsible for basic education within the stipulated period. Because you heard the minister say on Monday, the ward administrators will announce to the parents and guardians and even students who were allocated these funds to go and receive this money. So once that is done, you need to acknowledge. You know, you don't give somebody a check without them signing for it. Also, in cases where the checks have been collected by the sub-county administrators as ward administrators, as you collect from them, you must sign for the same. And this documentation relating to the same should be submitted to the chief officer for accountability purposes when the auditors come or when the governor asks for records and evidence that what was supposed to be done has been done in terms of delivering of those particular checks. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the parents, guardians, and mentors for your unwavering support and encouragement. Your sacrifices and guidance have played an integral role in the upbringing of these students who will be benefiting, and we acknowledge the vital role you play in their success. I wish to conclude by sharing 3 quotes from people of very varied backgrounds. I like quotations because they are very key in guiding us as we navigate the future. And the first one is from Benjamin Franklin, an American statesman and scientist, born in 1706 and who departed 1790, and who said, and I quote, "An investment in knowledge pays the greatest interest." End of quote. In this regard, Franklin views investment in education as invaluable because education is the one which imparts knowledge and enduring and encourages people to invest in education. The second quote is by Malcolm X, the famous US human rights activist and leader, and I quote, "Education is a passport to the future. Those who prepare for it today." End of quote. The Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education results were announced yesterday. The future of the candidates, particularly those who performed well, and all the ones who sat for the examinations will be influenced and informed by how they performed. And that's the reason why Malcolm X says education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those The third quote and the final quote is by Nelson Mandela, the former first African president of South Africa, who said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world." Truly, education has really changed the lives of our present and former beneficiaries of the Propua Support Program, as many have completed schooling and graduated and are serving Kitui County and their families, as well as the Kenya nation, in various capacities honorably. We, as the county government of Kitui, purpose to continue with this noble program for the benefit of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, with these remarks, although I'll make some other remarks in Kikamba thereafter, but since it is in my speech, allow me to say this. With these remarks, it's now my honor and privilege to declare the Propua Support Program Cheques disbursement exercise for 2024-25 financial year officially launched. Mtanikubalia niseme machache kwa lugha ya Kiswahili na wakati mwingine lugha yetu ya Kikamba. Na nitaanza na Kikamba. Nikuwa semukwati ye mwaka mweo nesa na mweyai. Mweyai ni museo kwa ngelechiva. Maybe ndayo mde na sanda muno. Be ni mubeano ndo wa kubibia twa mukulia muke twidwe bamwe omundi ni mukie. Onze ala mukie administrators maitu nanjulwa ni anduma bata muno meta wa Ward Development Committee.